Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, the last day of the month of January 2019, and we sure have taken January out with a big bang here as far as record cold temperatures. They'll finally begin to lose the grip on the state, but not until tomorrow afternoon. Until then, it's going to be very cold. Another frigid day out there today with highs just getting into the single digits after lows in double digits below zero. But we have a milder weekend. We have teens on Fridays. I think Saturday will climb into the 30s, into the 40s perhaps on Sunday, and maybe thunderstorms and 50 on Monday. And that could erase a lot of the snow we have, and it could create some flooding concerns. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Right now, we don't expect an excessive amount of rain, but with temperatures in the 50s and all that snow on the ground and rain, we could certainly cause some issues in some areas. As far as our normal high is 29, the normal low is 12, and you can see this morning we got down to 12.2 below zero, and I think we may drop closer to that as we get towards sunrise. That occurred at 4:47, and at that same time we had a wind chill of 35 degrees below zero here in Breckenridge, and even colder once you get down into the southern part of the state. And yesterday we had a high of 3.1, a low of 9.9 below zero, and again, so far for the month of January, 2.6 degrees below normal per day. Much colder over the last week. Have taken those big warm first half of the month temperatures down an awful lot. And if we look at temperatures out there this morning, you can see the warm spot, if you can call that warm, minus 2.4 in the Wagle. The cold spot, 14 degrees at Lakeview. And again, many wind chill temperatures down in the southern part of the state between 30 and 45 degrees below zero. You can see all areas are pretty much close to double digits below zero. And if we look at satellite view, you can see the clouds streaming off to our northwest, a few across the southeast, as we expect a system to drop down through the Ohio Valley and maybe bring a couple of inches of snow. And you can see right here, all this, these are not clouds, these are just bitterly cold surface temperatures being depicted by the infrared satellite. And if we look at the radar, you can see how the lake effect has now retreated back towards 131 into the west across most of the areas. And again, we'll see those lake effect snow showers here close to the lake begin to slowly wind down here over the next 24 to 36 hours. And if we look at the weather map, you can see cold high pressure system off to our north, funneling that cold air straight down into the Great Lakes. But as this high pressure system moves off to the east over the next day or two, we're going to begin to see some warmer air flow back to the north. And again, a system off to our west is going to move across the Ohio Valley, bringing snow to that area. And again, a warm front will begin to approach as we expect the main storm system here to develop across the southern plains and move off to our west. As it does, we'll have a surge of warm air, and if we skip ahead to Monday, you can see a pretty strong low pressure system that'll move in from Minnesota off to the northeast. And again, we're going to be in a deep southerly flow, and with this cold front advancing into that air, we're going to not only see fog maybe over the weekend, but as this cold front approaches on Monday, again, showers and even a pretty good chance of a couple of thunderstorms that could move through much of the area. So pretty interesting weather coming up. And then I think behind that front, we'll watch for the potential for another system to follow as that cold front settles and stalls out in the Ohio Valley. We may see a low pressure system that could bring us a mix of rain, sleet, snow, freezing rain as we get in towards Tuesday or Wednesday. And there's even a chance we could see some decent accumulating snows out of this system. Still too far out yet to get too excited about it, but something we're keeping an eye on in this very busy weather pattern. As far as how much rainfall, about 5 or 6 tenths across much of the area. Again, more as you get towards the lake with the lake effect. And again, this will mainly be in the form of rain here coming up over the next several days. And then you can see that little clipper system dropping off to our south here over the next 3 days, not affecting much of the mid-Michigan and MAC areas. Again, only far southwestern lower Michigan might get clipped by that system. As far as our forecast goes, you can see the nice warming trend here over the next few days into the weekend. And then we'll see again maybe a mix of some precipitation that'll turn mainly to rain, I think, Saturday night into Sunday. Can't rule out a couple of snowflakes in there. And then as that warm air really surges into the Great Lakes, we can see highs at least around the upper 40s to low 50s. There are some models that even get us temperatures up in the mid to upper 50s with some pretty good thunderstorms. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. And then it looks like we return back to a little bit more normal conditions for the middle of next week. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.